With the second wall torn down and much of the northern city reduced to ash and rubble, the defenders of Jerusalem had finally pulled back to their last redoubt. The sprawling and chaotic battlefield had contracted to a tight, fiery core. The great city, once open on all fronts, now stood clenched in a final defensive posture, desperate, scarred, but unbroken. Inside the walls, command had been clarified, not by diplomacy, but by sheer necessity and exhaustion. Internal strife, once a cancer eating the city from within, had been cauterized by the severity of the Roman onslaught. What had begun as a civil war between rival factions was now a joint resistance, a battered, feverish unity born of shared doom. At the northern edge of the city, where the first wall loomed high above the Roman siege lines, Simon Bargiora took command. His troops, veterans of brutal urban warfare, entrenched themselves between the looming towers and the ancient royal palace, once a symbol of Herodian opulence, and now a barricaded fortress. Simon's men, reinforced by Idumean allies, filled the northern streets with roadblocks, flame traps, and layered defenses. To the east, where the city's spiritual heart still beat defiantly atop the Temple Mount, John of Gischala commanded the Zealots. His forces had entrenched themselves deep within the Antonia fortress and the temple precinct, turning the sacred courtyards and prayer chambers into killing grounds. Arrows and prayers now flew in equal measure. Sacred texts lay blood-spattered. Stone altars had become parapets. Though the Jewish defenders were hopelessly outnumbered, by some estimates, one Roman soldier stood for every 2 or 3 defenders. The shortening of the perimeter meant that they could now concentrate their forces far more efficiently. No longer was their defense spread thin across dozens of towers and gates. Now they held a smaller line, one braced with desperation and sharpened by resolve. But outside the walls, Titus was not idle. The Roman general, having suffered embarrassment in his first failed forays, now moved with caution, calculation, and grim intent. He was determined to crush the last vestiges of resistance, no matter the cost. He ordered the 10th Legion and the 15th Apollinaris to begin raising new siege ramps on the northwestern sector of the first wall, where the second wall had once overlapped with the first. Here, the rubble of previous Roman gains could be used as raw material for a fresh assault. Roads were cleared, stones dragged, timber harvested. Work gangs labored day and night under the watchful eye of their officers. Simultaneously, Titus sent the 5th Macedonica and 12th Fulminata to the eastern flank of the city, their task the most difficult yet. The conquest of the Antonia fortress itself,